Beloved, let me greet you. Beloved, I always emphasize about fix your heart. I always do like this, fix your heart. Fix your heart. When your heart has been fixed, you have been redeemed, you will enjoy the grace of the Lord. You will enjoy the grace of the Lord if you fix your heart. The redemption is there. Jesus Christ died in order for us to be redeemed. We are saved. But for that redemption to work, fix your heart. God have got a lot of tasks that are in progress that He wants to assign to people. But if your heart is not fixed, there is no way that you can be assigned to His tasks. Fix your heart. You will see God will appoint you or to assign you. Somebody can ask me, why did God choose Saul to be the king of the Israelites when Saul became a bad person wanting to kill Samuel? Let me give you the answer. God never chose Saul to be the king of the Israelites. The Israelites say to God, other people have got kings. We also want our king, because God said, these are my people, these are my children. I am their king. So they didn't want the kingdom to come from God. So they proclaimed that they wanted their own king. And God said, since you want your own king, as I am your king, I will assign somebody for you. Then God gave them Saul. God offered them Saul because they wanted the king. David was assigned by God to become their king, not Saul. Back to what I'm talking about. So when you've got all this, you'll enjoy the grace of the Lord. You will enjoy the grace of the Lord. The grace of the Lord is the kindness of the Lord. The kindness of the Lord is His grace. So you will enjoy that. Because you fix your heart, you are redeemed, you are saved, then you are ready to serve the Lord. You are ready to receive His grace. Mark 10:45, Jesus came to serve and not to be served. Jesus Christ came to serve and not to be served. When people see you, they will appreciate you because of the grace and the glory that you embody because of the grace. Grace is often seen as God's favor and kindness, which reflect in your action and interaction with others. The grace of the Lord will reflect how you interact with others. The interaction with others, that's the grace. The grace, because the grace reinvigorates, it raises up, it revitalizes that spirituality, that eagerness, that enthusiasm to serve others, to serve the Lord. That is because of His grace. You wake up by grace. You walk by grace. Today a lot couldn't wake up. You could see the sun today because of the grace. Because of His grace. That is the Lord, that is Almighty. Fix your heart so that you must enjoy the grace. By showing grace, you demonstrate a love that is unconditional and selfless, which can lead to a positive impression and strengthen relationship. Because of the grace, believers reflect God's grace in their lives, which can inspire others and create a more compassionate and loving environment. You must impress other people. That's why I always say to people, you are a Christian, you go to church, but your next door neighbor doesn't have interest to go to church because of why? You only impress him or her. Instead, he or she mocks at you because of your behavior. Some will even say, they think they see the kingdom. We are all going to hell. He or she can go to church as much as he likes, but we are all going to go to hell because why? You are not impressionist to the people, not impressionist in a bad way, but to impress people by your behavior. Help other people, serve others, so that you must reap the harvest, not your harvest. I didn't come here to be saved. I came here to serve. That Jesus Christ saying that. Those who serve others will reap their harvest. Mark 10:43 to 46. It states very clearly that Jesus called them together and said, you know that those who are regarded as rulers and Gentile, Lord, it over them. Lord is over them, and the high officials exercise authority over them. Not so with you. Instead, whoever wants to become great amongst you must be your servant. If you want to be great, be a servant. Be a servant. If you want to be a king, you must live like a servant, so that you must live like a king. Serve others. Serve others so that you must be a servant who is served, who is like a king. That is the way. It is not me. It's not me. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom to many. We live by the ransom of Jesus Christ. In the book of John 4:38, Jesus stated, I sent you to reap what you have not worked for. Others have done the hard work, and now you have taken up their labor. That is Jesus, it's not me. This verse emphasizes the essence of serving others and the blessings. The blessings will come from their hard work. Look at what Dorcas did. Look at what Dorcas did. Dorcas had a family. Dorcas had a family, but her funeral preparation was done by the community. Dorcas, also known as Davida, served the people of Joppa. With a good work and act of charity, she was known for making clothes for the poor. Her action provided comfort, dignity, and hope to the unprivileged. Her works. Dorcas, Davida, what is it you are doing for the community? Yours is just to mock at us when we serve the community. You laugh and mock at us. We are mad. Check what he's doing. He's mad. When you pray in the street, they say you are confused, you are mad, you have lost what you had. You are like Job, that's why you are doing like this. Dorcas, she was known for making clothes for the poor, and she brought dignity, comfort, and hope to the unprivileged, illustrating how service can uplift the community. That is her work. It illustrates that how it can uplift the decency, the dignity, and hope of the unprivileged. Tragically, she died. People whom she served washed her body and prepared prepared for a funeral. They prepared for a funeral, showing their deep respect and love for her, for what she was doing. They were reciprocating her good deeds. Dorcas' life exemplified how an individual contribution can foster a sense of community and support. That is the grace, the heart, the grace, and the service. You'll never serve if you don't live by grace. You'll never serve if your heart is not fixed. Fix your heart, receive the grace, and serve others so that you must reap the harvest. You won't work for that. You will reap their hard work. You will reap their hard work. What is it that you are doing for the community? What is that you are doing for the next door neighbor when his or her kids are busy with drugs? The girls busy with prostitution. There's just fiasco in that family. Disaster. Instead you mock. You've got new friends. You establish friends because of their downfall. You go around spreading good or bad news about them. To you is good news. To me is bad news. We'll see how long will she stick in the marriage. We'll see how long will she be there at the college or university. We know her. We know him. That's all what we say, because people like when other people fall. God said, I will uplift with my righteous right hand, not left hand, right hand, because the right hand has got more power than left hand. If I use my left hand, you're gonna fall again. I try to lift you up, then you fall because it's weak. This one is strong. This one is strong. I'll uplift you with my righteous right hand, not only with my right hand, my righteous right hand. Use your righteous right heart and pray for others. Don't mock at them. Fix your heart, receive the grace, and serve others. Fix your heart, receive the grace, and serve others, so that you must reap the harvest. Reap the harvest. You'll see things will happen automatically on their own because of the grace of the Lord, because you fix your heart and you serve the people, you serve others, and reap the hard work. When you are struggling right now, for whatever you acquire, it's through your hardship. You sweat for whatever you get. Because of why? Your heart is not fixed and you are not living under the grace. I'm begging you, I'm asking you, fix your heart. Don't be like Jezebel. I always make example about Jezebel because Jezebel caused the death of her husband and 70 sons because of her heart was not fixed. Be like Dorcas. Be like Esther, who saved her nation. Be like Esther. Be like Ruth, who sacrificed. Who sacrificed to go and collect the remains of the harvest up until Boaz saw her and said, there's a young girl. He was, because of Ruth's insistence to go with her mother-in-law. And what happened? The genealogy of David and Jesus Christ was formed through the union of Ruth and Boaz. What is it that you are doing? Fix your heart, receive the grace, and serve and reap the harvest of others. That's the main idea about fixing your heart, so that you must reap the harvest of the others. Play hard for yourself so that you must change. I'm asking you. Pray hard for yourself so that you must change. I'm asking you. God loves you and I love you. That's why I'm doing this, because I love you. Sharp.